what it is, people. Y'all know the lingo. Y'all know the motto. You ain't gotta like or subscribe, but if you, and y'all know the rest. I was waiting to speak on this subject until more information came out, and that's about the young brother Juice World. Now, something about this situation just don't seem right to me. Um, Now, I will say this: um, what was being transported on that plane? Um, 70 pounds of marijuana. Um, two guns was found supposedly on that plane. This is something that's not rare. A lot of these private jets are used um, to transport because it makes it a little bit easier to use a private jet than it is to use an airline when you're transporting something of that nature anyway. Now, what doesn't make sense is um, him taking that amount of pills to hide when everything else was in unmarked suitcases. Like they can't even charge the other people that was on the plane with anything of that nature because the suitcases wasn't marked. So obviously, those people knew what they was doing. Now, supposedly, the pilot is the one that informed the authorities, and that's why the feds was there. None of this makes absolutely any sense. One, either he was dealing with some people that did not know what they was doing, did not know that you're supposed to break bread with the pilot to try to keep his mouth closed. Um, that part doesn't make sense to me. And another thing, people, this kid was an industry plant. A industry plant. Watch his interviews. He was an industry plant. He was not a rapper. He was not a rapper at all. Listen to his music. That's rock music. See, these are the things that they do to infiltrate our culture and try to make our culture seem like it's something wrong with it. But this kid was an industry plant. He wasn't a hip hop artist. Could he rap? Yeah. But Lucid Dreams is not a rap song. It's a rock song. And listen to him talk. Listen to what his inspirations was. Listen to exactly what he said. See, we hear what we want to hear. We're hearing him say his influences was Future and Eminem because they took drugs. Listen closely to what he's doing. It's an industry plant. This is their way of trying to destroy and demean our culture. R.I.P. Juice World. Um, this is just my opinion on this subject. Something happened on that plane. It makes no sense for him to take all those pills. Makes no sense at all. You know what I mean? Now, they had to be packaged. So when did you stuff all that down your throat? No, none of that makes sense. Like, just think about it, people. And why would they let him? Why would the people on the plane that supposedly be his friends and protecting him, why would they let him do this? Makes no sense at all. Like, just don't get it. But again, this kid was an industry plant. And it's a few industry plants And if y'all don't know what that is, y'all can look it up yourselves. I'm not gonna go into detail about it, what an industry plan is. But most of these, I would say this: most of these artists that y'all think come out of nowhere and they independent and they on SoundCloud, and you start to hear them and they start to get a buzz. If you want to believe that that was done organically, you're crazy. There's money behind that. It's a push behind that. And then just so happens he signs a multi-million-dollar deal with Interscope. Nothing about that is organic. That's an industry plan. But y'all can do your own due diligence and research on what an industry plan is. But again, they use these people to infiltrate our culture, who's not even really doing our music. That is not hip-hop. That is not rap. That is not rapping. And the young man could actually rap. But A Lucid Dreams is a rock song. They're putting rock songs in hip-hop categories. That's what they're doing, and they passing it as hip-hop. It's not being played on the rock contemporary stations at all. It's being passed off as hip-hop, and it's not hip-hop. And he doing it with all types of genres of music. That other kid that came out a little while ago as homosexual, I can't think his name up. That was a country song. That what they first did was try to pass off as hip-hop, and then they tried to put it in the country category. And you know what the country musicians said? No. But we don't do that though. But back to the subject at hand. Just for a minute, people. And I'm not big on doing conspiracies or nothing like that. But something is not right about what happened on that plane. Something is not right. It makes absolutely no sense at all. That's my take on it. Y'all know the lingo. Y'all know the motto. You ain't gotta like or subscribe. But if you fuck with a nigga, you fuck with a nigga, you dig? I'm out of here.